everybody, it is Sam from the Art Lab in a Box. Today I'm really excited for what we are going to make. We are going to learn how to do salt painting on a really cool canvas. So go ahead, get your box, open it up. I'm going to show you what you need inside. For this project, we need our stretched canvas, our paintbrush, our bottle of glue, our bag of salt, and some of our liquid watercolors. These are liquid watercolors. And then we just need 3 little bowls, 3 little cups. I'm gonna use 3 of my tiny paint jars because we don't wanna use all of this. We just wanna use a little bit. So we're gonna put a little bit in each jar or bowl or whatever you have. Okay, so go ahead, get everything ready and let's get started. Press. Okay, we are gonna start things off with our glue. If you've gotten an Art Lab in a Box before, maybe you've noticed that inside our glues, there's always this kind of plug thing that keeps our glue from drying out. So you want to take that off so you can use it. And then just put your lid back on. So that's the first step. Go ahead, press pause and get your glue ready to go. So normally we would be painting with a paintbrush, right? Today, we are gonna do things a little bit differently. We are going to draw with our glue, and then we're gonna use the colors after. So the next step is where we get to be creative. You can draw anything you want to draw. I'm gonna draw different things. I have a yellow, a blue, and a red, so I think I'm gonna do a smiley face, a heart, and maybe a blue butterfly or something. I'm just gonna start doodling on my canvas. So I unscrewed this. The more you unscrew it, the more will come out. And then I'm just pressing it right onto the canvas. And I'm making it pretty thick. And there's my heart. Oh, it went inside a little bit. That's okay. I could even fill it in if I wanted. But we don't want to put too much glue. Perfect. All right, so I have a heart here. Maybe I'll do another heart here. What do you like to draw? Right, I'm gonna do a smiley face. This is sticky stuff. You do not have to draw what I'm drawing. You can draw anything you like. There we go. Awesome. If you're having a hard time with this, even if it doesn't look like a picture and it's just kind of cool lines everywhere, I'm going to show you how it's still going to look really cool. So don't feel discouraged if your shapes aren't turning out right. It's going to be really cool either way. All right, so that is the next step. I'm going to finish up mine. I'm going to take my time and work on it and fill up all the empty spaces with different pictures. All right, so go ahead, press pause, and start to draw with your glue until you have pictures all over your canvas, and press play again when you're ready. So I've pretty much filled up my whole canvas with this sticky glue. I have a face, I have some swirlies, some stars, I have a little rainbow, and yeah, I think I'm ready to do the next step. How's yours looking? If you want to add any more before we move on, you can take a look at mine, and if you have any other ideas, you can add to yours, but if not, let's get started on the next step. So this step is going to involve our salt. Okay, so in your box, I didn't bring this up before, but there's a tablecloth in everyone's box. You can use this to make sure you keep your area safe, but we're gonna need some sort of plate or tray or whatever you have. So this would work really good, actually, the one that came in your box, but really, you could use any plate or tray that this fits in. All right, so let's open up our salt. And we're going to want to take it and we're going to want to sprinkle it on top of our glue. Kind of like if we were doing glitter. We don't want to dump it all in one pile. We want to kind of grab some like this and just sprinkle it on. This is really fun. If there's lumps in your salt, make sure you break it up. And you want to keep going until you cover your whole painting. And this is just regular salt. So if you ever want to do this again, I'm sure you have some salt at your house or something like that, or wherever you're staying, because salt is a very common ingredient. I'm gonna get all the way out to the corners, making sure I cover all of it. I'm gonna keep going until all my salt is gone. I think you can tell where the parts are that are shiny. That's where it didn't get any salt. Cover it. It's looking good. Perfect. That was a great amount of salt. I'm just going to put the rest on there. Dust off my hands a little bit. And now we are going to want to get this salt off of here so it just is sticking to the glue. All right, so over top of the tray, over top of a plate, very carefully, we want to slowly tilt our canvas so it reveals. Wow, that looks really cool already. I haven't even added any color yet. So I wouldn't flip it over and shake it off. I would just tilt it to the side until it comes off. And then you're left with a beautiful crystally texture just like this. All right, go ahead, press pause, add your salt, put your salt away to the side when you're done, and press play when you're ready for the next step. So now it's time to use our liquid watercolors. We're gonna use these for some of our other experiments and activities in the box. So we don't wanna use all of it. We just want to take about maybe like 1/3 of it. So just like, if you wanna measure, I would say about like half a tablespoon. You don't even need that much. See how much I have there? And then I'm gonna make sure I put my lid back on so it doesn't spill. So I have one, my red is ready, and I have my yellow is ready, and then I have a blue. Perfect. Okay, so see, look how much I still have left over. We want to put the lids on, put these away, and save them in your box because we definitely want to use them again for another activity. So press pause and get your colors in your little bowls. Okay, I am ready to start painting. I'm gonna take my brush, get it really, really wet with one of the colors. And then you're gonna pick a shape or an area of your painting and just tap it on. Do you see that? Let's bring it closer. Get a little bit on your brush. Well, not a little bit, get it nice and wet, and then tap it on. And do you see how the paint kind of rushes through the salt and soaks in? It's like magic. Beautiful. So now what you want to do is take your time and add color to your salt. Wow, this is so relaxing. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try another color. You might need a container of water to rinse your brush in between so that you don't mix all the colors too much. But I'm gonna put it right into the red here. Try this one. Ooh, it's cool. It just like spreads out really fast. There you go. And then it's gonna dry kind of looking like a crystal. Beautiful. You know what? This looks orange. I thought it was red, but it's actually an orange color. Cool. So you don't want to press it in and move your salt. You just want to lightly dab it on. All right? So go ahead, press pause, and start adding color to your salt, and press play when you've filled in all of the color. And if you want, if you have other liquid watercolors or a paint palette or food coloring, it works just as well if you wanted to add more colors than what we have here. Look at that. It is so cool. Oh my goodness. The liquid's still moving around. I should probably keep it still and let it dry. When it dries, it's gonna be nice and crystally, and I think you are really gonna like it. I wonder how yours is looking. Here it is. Great job, everybody. Mine is so bright and colorful. I cannot wait till it dries and I can touch it and I can see all the cool crystally colors. Thank you so much. I hope you guys send me a picture of yours, and I hope it turned out as bright and colorful. See you again next time. Bye! We're dripping.